R and S nomenclature, that also we have. Hello everyone, welcome back to Plutus STEM. So today we are going to discuss regarding enantiomers and diastereomers. So it is a very important topic from the exam point of view of JEE and NEET. So most of the students are stuck in this. What are these enantiomers and what are these diastereomers? So how to differentiate between them? So today we are going to discuss in these enantiomer and diastereomer in quite details. So we will compare them also and we will differentiate them also. So firstly we will discuss regarding this enantiomer. What is an enantiomer? So enantiomer is an a pair of optical isomers. It is a pair of optical isomers. It is a pair of optical isomer that differ in the rotation of, or you can say angle of optical rotation, which is being differ in the optical rotation. Alpha. It is not like exactly this term. So the main thing is that if two compound are enantiomer, so their optical rotation value is going to be quietly opposite. The exact term is that they differ in their optical rotation and the value of these is quite opposite. If one is having an angle of minus alpha, so other isomers, the enantiomer will have the value plus alpha. So these are quite opposite to each other. The word enantiomers also means opposite. So the opposite thing is this optical rotation. If it is rotating the plane polarized right toward the right direction with that angle, certain angle, so this another enantiomer will rotate the plane polarized toward the left direction with certain angle only, the fixed angle. So both the angle are same, the only direction of rotation is going to change. Such type of isomers are being termed as enantiomer. This is the actual definition of enantiomer, but as a chemistry point of view, when we are studying this, so this definition is beneficial for in the lab when we are for the scientists when they are performing the experiment, so they can measure these values with the help of polarimeter. So with the help of polarimeter they can measure this angle and they can find out, yes, this compound and this compound, they are enantiomer of each other. But as we are for a chemistry student, it is very difficult to make decision that this compound, the given compounds are enantiomers or not. So it is not possible that we will take that compound and we will go to the rest of the lab and perform the test and check out that this is rotating the light towards left direction and this is rotating towards the right direction with the opposite values. So it is very hectic problem. So we are having a different solution for this. We are having a different solution for such type of problem. What we will do, we will have a compound like this. If we are having a compound like this, and we have already studied regarding the chiral center, chiral compound, I have already discussed regarding this. So if you are not aware by this concept, you can go through the videos are provided in the link. In that we have discussed in quite detail regarding chiral center and chiral compound. So this is the chiral compound. If all of these atoms are different, let's say hydrogen, fluorine, CS3, chlorine, and over here hydrogen. This is the compound. This is a one compound, and if we are having another compound like this, the fluorine, CS3, above side Cl and below side hydrogen. So if these two compounds are given with us and we are being asked, are they enantiomer Are they diastereomer? Are they optically active? So the one of the easiest way to make this compound is that what you will see, are these two compound mirror image of each other or not. So if you see over here that this fluorine is a mirror, this is a mirror given over here, and we can see over here fluorine, this CS3, this Cl is above the side, over here also it is above the side, in this this is below the side, below the plane, like this. So in the after in the mirror image also it is a below the plane. So we can say these two are mirror image of each other. Now what we will do, we will try to superimpose this compound on this compound. So if we take the compound out from over here and we try to put at this side, so it is not superimposable. We cannot impose this compound at this compound as the same as this hand. We are having these two hand are like mirror image of each other, if you see over here like this. So but if I take out both the hand out of the mirror now and I want to superimpose this, so they are not coming in the right way. You can visualize like this. So these are the mirror image and we take out them, this take out from the mirror like this, and now we try to superimpose. So they are not superimposing. In the same way, we have taken out this molecule, this compound, and we try to superimpose this onto another compound, another mirror image. So they are non-superimposable. So if they are non-superimposable mirror image, if they are non-superimposable mirror image of each other, such compound are termed as enantiomer. These two are enantiomer of each other. These two are enantiomer of each other. So one way is this one. So for simple compound you can just try it, but it is very difficult problem when we are having some complex compound are there, and to find out their model and try to superimpose them, that is very difficult problem. For such type of compound, what we do, we try to find out that is there any sigma or I, center of inversion and plane, imaginary plane or imaginary center is there. So that can bisect this whole compound into two equal pieces. So if you see our hand, so there is no imaginary plane can be put out in this compound, in this hand, to make it into two equal half. But if you see myself, we are like a plane can be put over here and we can be subdivided into two equal parts. So in this molecule, there is no possibility that we can have a plane over here to this molecule so that it can pass through it and divide into two equal parts. So no sigma and I is possible in this compound. That's why this compound is termed as enantiomer. If any compound is mirror image of each other and that are not having sigma and I, that are also termed as enantiomer. So these two compound are enantiomer. So easy trick is that you can find out the RS of this compound. R and S nomenclature, that also we have discussed in the Stereochemistry when we were discussing over there. So I have just quite detailed in that. I have explained that. If you are not familiar with that, you can go over there and watch the video and come back again. Yeah. So over here, this is like chlorine with a higher atomic number. So this is written as 1, 2nd, and this is at 3rd. So this compound is rotating towards anti-clockwise. Over here, this is 1, this is 2 on the basis of atomic number 1, 2, 3. It is rotating clockwise. If the molecule is rotating clockwise 1, 2, 3, and the 4th group is below the plane, so it is termed as R. And if the 4th group is below the plane and it is rotating anti-clockwise, that is termed as S. So if we are having such compound, they are the same. Stereochemistry is different. They are stereoisomers. They differ in this R to S. If these R and S are opposite, this one is R and another one is S, or RR, SS, such type of isomer, they are also termed as enantiomer. So I have told you three things are there. First thing is you can practically measure the specific rotation minus alpha and plus alpha. Second thing is model thing. You can take both the compound outside and try to superimpose. Non-superimposable mirror image. So how to find out these non-superimposable mirror image? The simple trick was the compound, the stereoisomer must not have sigma and I. Must not be present. Sigma and I should not be there. And one more thing is there, that is out of for high level, that it is SN. So for you guys only sigma and I. And the 4 is like R to S, S to R, RR to SS. If your compound are having like this, and if it is having SR, so the final product should have RS. So which means that they must these R value, S value, these must be opposite of each other. Then such compound are termed as enantiomers. So we will discuss some more example regarding this enantiomer. Let's say this is our compound fluorine. So now we know that these two compounds are above the plane. So compound 1, priority 2, priority 3. 1, 2, 3. The rotation is anti-clockwise and the fourth group is above the plane. So this is termed as R. And regarding the mirror image of this, if we are having, so the mirror image will be like OH, H, CS3, fluorine. So again 1, 2, 3, and this rotation is clockwise. The rotation is clockwise and the fourth group is above the plane. So it is termed as S. So we can say one is R, another is S, and both are mirror image. So if these R and S nomenclature are different, then that compound are non-superimposable mirror image of each other. And these non-superimposable mirror image, if there is any compound that is non-superimposable mirror image of each other, that are being termed as enantiomers. Over here CS3, H and H like this. If we are having a compound like this, so what will happen over here? So this is like one, okay, sorry. Let's say this is 1, this is 2 priority, and this is 3 priority. So the rotation will be like this, clockwise, and the fourth group is above the plane. Clockwise and fourth group is above the plane. So this is going to be S. And regarding the second one, if you see over here, the priority will be 1, 2, 3. So again it is anti-clockwise and the fourth group is, so this will be R. So one is S and another is R. In the same way, if we try to find out over here, 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be rotation like this. Anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means R. And for below 1, if you visualize over here 1, 2 is like same, 2 above side, and 3. So the rotation will be like this, clockwise, and fourth group is above the plane. So this is going to be S. So if you see over here, S is there, R is there, R is there, S is there. So, but one more thing is there. There is a sigma is being present over here. So these compound are meso compound. These compound are meso compound. Actually, one sigma is present in these compound. That is the thing which you have to visualize over here. Actually, these two are, you can say, are similar compound only. Sigma is present over here. Clear or not? We are having sigma. If such situation arise, that sigma is also present and the situation is also right, which means this compound, what we are doing over here, this is compound like this, and we are just rotating it towards 180 degree, because these OH, they are like this upside, and this CH3 below the side, and this CH3 below the side like this. So this CH3 we are rotating like this 180 degree over here. You can visualize like this. So these both CH3 are below the side, above below the plane, and they are rotating like this. So these two CH3, let's say this is CH3 1 and this CH3 2. So they are rotating like this. So this CH3 coming over here 1 and that is 2. In the same way, these two OH which are like say this is 1 and 2. So after rotating from here, this is like 1 and this is like 2. So these are identical compound. These are identical compound only. These are identical compound only because sigma is present. If I have told you if any compound, these R and S are separate, either same or different, that is not the case. If there is sigma is being present in this compound, so those are termed as identical compound. In the previous also I have shown you, I think, yeah. Okay, that is being missed, maybe, yeah. So that I just verbally told you. So those are identical compound. Those compound are identical if they are having the sigma within this compound. And this compound is a individual compound is a meso compound. This compound individually it is a meso compound. Individually it is a meso compound, and this compound they both are identical. This is very important question and important concept you need to understand. So one more example, if we are taking over here CS3 OHH COOH. Now it is not a mirror image. Now we cannot put a mirror image or sigma over here like this, because upside CS3 is there and below side another group COOH. But over there we were having both the side CS3 were present. That's why a sigma was there, and we can say for such compound there was a issue arises that this becomes the identical compound. But over here, if we see over here, if we visualize this compound, so if we see the R and S thing over here, if we check out over here 1, 2 and 3, so it will be rotating like this 1, 2, 3, like this clockwise. So this is going to be S, and regarding this again, one, two, because COH is directly attached over here, and 3. So it is again clockwise. This is also again going to be S. So if you visualize the same thing at over here 1, 2, 3, anti-clockwise. I think we have made a mistake over here. Sorry. For mirror image, the OH will come over here. then only it can become the mirror image. Yeah. So these are the mirror image. Now if we see over here, 1, 2, 3. It is like anti-clockwise and H is above the side, which means it is R. And for the upper carbon, if we see, so this is going to be 1, 2, and 3. This is like anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means R. So over here SS and in this side RR. So these two are also enantiomers of each other. So there is no sigma plane within a molecule and they both are mirror image of each other. That's why they are being termed as non-superimposable mirror image of each other. Non-superimposable mirror image of each other, and such compound are being termed as enantiomers. Such compound are being termed as enantiomers. So what are these diastereomers? So diastereomers are just nothing but the compound which are stereoisomers but not the mirror image of each other. They are not mirror image. This one and this one. These two combined, if you visualize over here, if you see these two compound, there is all stereoisomer center, here is stereo center, but these two are not mirror image of each other. These are being different due to the difference in the orientation in 3D. Due to the difference in the orientation in 3D, but these are not mirror image of each other. Those stereoisomers which are not mirror image of each other, they are termed as diastereomers. Diastereomers. Enantiomer and diastereomers. So these are very simple thing. Those compounds which are stereoisomers but not the mirror image of each other. So any number of possibilities we can have over here. If you see over here this compound, this can have an enantiomer like this. A mirror image of this compound will be these two compound. Let's say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So if you see over here, so this is like 1, this is, I think we have calculated the RS for this compound, COH, OH, OH and CS3. The same compound COH, both the side OH and CS3, so both are having S. So this one is S and this one is S. So if you come over here, this one will be S and this one will be R. So this one will be okay, OH. So if you visualize over here, this one will be R, sorry. So this one is going to be S and this one is going to be R because of the difference in this position. Clear? So yeah, so these two, if you see 1, 2, 3, so these two are mirror image of each other. This is RS, this is SR. So these 1, 2 and 3, they are enantiomer. These two are enantiomer. and this 1 and 3, 1 and 2 and 1 and 3, they are diastereomers. Clear or not this thing? Why? Because this one is not a mirror of 2 also, this one is not a mirror of 3 also, but they are different in their orientation. So this is the difference between these enantiomer and diastereomers. Hope we have cleared this concept in quite detail regarding this. So we will just do a quick recap of what we have discussed in the today's lecture. In today's lecture we have discussed regarding this what are these enantiomers. We have discussed the practical or how experimentally or practically we can find out what are the enantiomers, and after that I have shown you what are the ways through which we can find out these enantiomers. There are different ways are there. So the best and easiest way is just to find out R and S and check if there is a sigma is present or not. So we have find out these enantiomers, some identical also we have find out, and the diastereomer also. So it's a quick summary if we want to write down in one slide. Stereoisomers that are mirror image, that are non-superimposable mirror image, that are non-superimposable mirror image of each other, that are what are they called as enantiomer, and those are superimposable mirror image. They are identical only, they are not stereoisomer but identical compound, and that are not mirror image, those are diastereomer. So one important point which I want to tell you over here is that if these are also stereoisomers, cis and trans, they are also not mirror image of each other. Generally we discuss these compound in geometrical isomerism. So these compound, they are also stereomer and but not a mirror image of each other, so they also come in the class of diastereomers. So that's all for today. Thank you.